I'm the motivator school manager, as you all know. So a few days ago, I was in Lofa, where I got infected with the monkeypox virus. And then 2 days, someone who I know that had the virus, person touched me mistakenly, and then that's how I came in contact with the virus. And then I've been taking treatment. I think you can see my face everywhere. Today is my last day from the hospital, so I decided to try another method of using the country herbs so that we're about to use it again. So please stay aware, be safe. Remember that the monkeypox virus is real. I think you see all in my eyes, all over everywhere, my face, my body. That's it. So let's do it. Let's do it. No time to make yourself feel bad. I know you're feeling sorry for me, but I know that I'll be well soon, all right? So we're about to apply it. Let's go. So this one is the cassava leaf, along with the gana and porter. Cassava leaf, gana porter, everything mixed. I get my special data. And special data just walking all around. So after you are getting Ebola, you don't get ready. I'm going to sickness. You move from behind me. Move from behind me. Say don't move from behind me. That boy who get to me. That boy who get to me. Still asking him to go to your horse, he can't go to your horse. When anything happens to him, nobody will hold me at me. You talk to him, they ain't go home. You witchcraft. Okay, so we're in a video right here. I want you to rub my medicine properly. So please, I'm asking you to can't send any money for me. I'm asking you for any donation. Nobody can say, oh, Jabata begging for money. Don't try it to me. Later, I see you. I just want you to be aware. It ain't real. Okay, so please share the video, and sensitize other people on the virus that it is real. No need to keep it, no need to hide it from people. Thank you and have a great day. Okay, good evening, good afternoon. Hello, everyone. I'm the motivator school manager, as you all know. So a few days ago, I was in Lofa, where I got infected with the monkeypox virus. And then 2 days, someone who I know that had the virus, person touched me mistakenly, and then that's how I came in contact with the virus. And then I've been taking treatment. I think you can see my face everywhere. Today is my last day from the hospital, so I decided to try another method of using the country herbs so that we're about to use it again. So please stay aware, be safe. Remember that
Okay, folks. So wherever you are, however you are joining us, we love to say welcome to this edition of the program. Let's Talk Liberia. So I hope the sound is clear. When the sound is clear, just let me know, please. When the sound is clear, just let me know, please. So we can know what are we doing here. If it is not clear, you also let me know so I can do the setup. So my name is Kona Rufus, wherever you are, however you are joining us. Yeah, we're going to be talking about the issue that has to do with this religious holiday. As you may be aware, yesterday, the three senators proposed a bill at the Liberian Senate to establish a certain religious holiday in Liberia. And since the announcement was made yesterday, when the information reached the public, there have been lots of reaction and counter reaction. There have been lots of reaction. So I thought for to talk about it correct now. It's religious holiday. Okay, mind you, other people have always been talking about Liberia has lots of holidays and calling for the need to reduce some of those holidays that we have. But now we have three of our lawmakers, three of our senators calling for proposing a bill for a religious holiday. You know, this issue of holidays, religious holidays, especially those people from the Islamic angle, have really been pushing for this religious holiday issue. Yeah, they've been calling for religious holiday. So, okay, I think the sound is okay. Sorry, folks. I needed to do this so we know how the sound looks. Yeah, so this issue of the religious holiday have become a topic that people are discussing. People are discussing it in every corners right now. This issue of religious holiday. Do you think it is a best decision, a good decision from our lawmakers to propose a bill calling for a religious holiday or calling for certain religious holiday? So we have the proposed bill, right? The communication sent at the Liberian Senate, and some of those things that has to do with the religious holiday, how they want it to be, and so forth. So we have it, and we are going to read them out for you. We're going to take our time to read them out for you. So, sorry, folks, for the noise in the background. Yeah, sorry for the noise in the background. But we're going to read them out. Sorry, the quote. Yeah, so we're going to read them out, and so you will know what is it, right? Let me see if I can lay my hands on the PDF on this one and read them out. We have the entire communication from here from the Liberian Senate. So let me lay my hands on it. Okay, good. Okay, good. I think I have it here. So now there's the communication sent to the Liberian Senate, precisely to the office of the Senate Pro Tempore. I hope I will see it clearly. Yes. Okay. So you say May 12, 2025. Honorable Nyobelikaga Lawrence, President Pro Tempore, Liberian Senate, Capitol Building, Monrovia, Liberia. Subject: submission of proposed act to establish certain religious holiday in Liberia. Dear Honorable President Pro Tempore, I respectfully submit herewith a proposed act entitled an act to establish certain religious holidays in the Republic of Liberia for the current consideration of the Liberian Senate. This act seeks to promote religious inclusiveness and national unity by recognizing significant religious observances as official public holidays. It reflects the pluralistic nature of our society and aims to foster mutual respect among Liberians of diverse faiths. Enclosed with this letter is the draft of the proposed legislation, along with an explanatory note outlining its purpose and anticipated impact on national cohesion. I kindly request that this communication and the accompanying draft be transmitted to appropriate committee for review and subsequent legislative action. Thank you for your consideration, and I stand ready to provide further clarification or appear before any relevant body if required. With highest esteem. Sincerely, Senator Councilor Joseph Batu Jala, sponsor. Senator Edwin Melvin Snow, co-sponsor. Yeah, good. That's what. Yeah, what do we get the information of? Kone, this communication is only talking about Edwin Snow and Joseph Jala. Now, so this is the proposed act. Let me read it as well for you. It's an act to declare certain religious holiday as national public holiday in Liberia. So if it is passed, that will be the title, an act to declare certain religious holidays as national public holidays in Liberia. Whereas the Constitution of the Republic of Liberia guarantees the freedom of religion and the equal treatment of all faiths under the law. Whereas Liberia is a pluralistic society with a significant population of both Christians and Muslims who have contributed to the nation's peace, development, and cohesion. Whereas it is both equitable and unifying to formally recognize key religious holidays observed by these communities as official national holidays. Now, therefore, it is enacted by the Senate and House of Representatives of the Republic of Liberia in Legislature Assembly. Section title: This act shall be known as cited as the Religious Holiday Recognition Act of 2025. The purpose of this act is to A. Promote religious inclusion, unity, and national harmony. B. Affirm the religious rights of all Liberians. And C. Officially declare selected Christians and Muslim holidays as national public holidays. Section 3. Declaration of public holidays. The following religious observances are hereby declared and recognized as national public holidays. 1. Christmas Day, December 25th of every year. 2. Easter Monday. This Monday immediately following Easter Sunday based on the Gregorian calendar. 3. Eid al-Fitr, which is the end of Ramadan, a movable holiday determined each year according to the Islamic lunar calendar. So let me see if I can read this last one. This should be 250 copies. Okay, so folks, just give me a few. Okay, so I think okay, I think that's the same thing. Yeah, but these are The communications, one, the communication to numerical Lawrence is the President Pro Tempore of the Liberian Senate, and two, the proposed act. So for specifically talking about 3 different holidays for the two religious community. When I talk about Christmas Day, which is December 25th of every year, to be declared as public holiday, and 2, Easter Monday, to be declared as public holiday, and 3, the end of Ramadan, that's Ramadan Day, for it to be declared as public holiday. As public holiday. So it is very, very much important. Those of you finding us via YouTube, those of you finding us via Facebook, wherever you find us from, we love to say welcome to the broadcast. Yes, welcome to the broadcast. Wherever you are joining us from, we love to say welcome. But these are things that our lawmakers want, and all our Liberians. The truth is, Liberia, we are a country where we recognize every religion. Someone say secular state. Someone say pluralistic country. That's the kind of country we have. Oh yeah, Liberia was founded on a Christian principle. We are founded for Eastern in the church, but we based upon the inclusion of other religion being with us. So when it comes to our religion tolerance. So we also have other religion in our midst, and these people are Liberians as well. So let us make the country to be religious tolerance. Someone will say a pluralistic country where we will have lots of religion. Someone will say secular state. So that's just the high truth. Liberia, we are a secular state based on the Constitution. Article 14 of the Constitution talks about that every religion they are equal for Islamic holiday. That's what it's been calling for. So Christians on the other side, some Christians have been arguing, but why will you call for Islamic holiday if in fact the religion that is most populated in Liberia, which is Christian, we do not have a legislated holiday? Yeah, currently as we stand, Liberia do not have a legislated religion or religious holiday. Whether it is Christian, we do not have. Some people argue, oh yes, Christmas Day is a holiday in Liberia. People consider it to be a holiday because the way it is observed. But per law, it is not a holiday. Per law, we do not have a law that tells us that Christmas Day is a holiday in Liberia. There's no law that covers that. But the way people celebrate it, and with the dominance of Christians in Liberia, they respect that day. So you observe that at that time, government ministries and agencies, they close. Those ministries and agencies, they always close. So almost like a festival. Christmas and Easter, almost like a festival, where we have the Easter week, right? We have the Easter week, and people celebrate the Easter week. School closed for that almost entire week. So it almost like a festival for both Christmas and Easter. But now Muslims, those our brothers and sisters from the Islamic faith, have been calling for holiday for the Islamic community. So that have been the argument between some Christians and some Muslims. But how will you call for a holiday if the religion that is most populated do not have a holiday? These are things that Christians have been pushing for, have been arguing with those Islamic people. But again, some people from the Islamic faith have been saying, but you people have holidays. The way it is celebrated is already like a holiday. Because if Christmas is coming, government ministry and agency close it. They close. So it's almost like a holiday have been celebrated. So that's the symbol. If we are having our Ramadan or April, the end of those days, we want the same way government ministry and agency can close for to be observed. Some of them argue that students are not able to those Muslim students are not able to observe those days because of school. Sometimes they have to be in school, so they are not able to observe the day. But when it is a national holiday, that means those students will not go to school. They will be able to observe their religious day. These have been arguments from all sides. So now the lawmakers, it is according to the information of God 3, but from the communication here, precisely that 2, Senator Joseph Jala and Senator Edwin Melvin Snow from the communication here. Both of them signature on the communication. But we got the information that Senator Amar Kone made them 3. So Amar Kone and Edwin Snow co-sponsoring, while Joseph Jala is the sponsor. Now, they have proposed this bill or this act, a proposed act that presented it at the Liberian Senate, calling for the establishment of religious holiday. Now, so for the Christian religion, they are proposing 2. But some will say Christians haven't been complaining for holidays. They have not been calling for holidays. They have not been really talking about we want holidays. So where is those lawmakers? Where they did get this idea from to call for Christian holiday? Where? Because before you pass a law, those people the law will affect. I think you need to have some interaction with them. Did our lawmakers meet with, for instance, maybe the Liberian Council of Churches, or did they meet with the Christian community? And the Christian community, I told them that indeed they wanted holiday. Did they really do that? Or is it based on the pressure from those people from the Muslim, from the Islamic faith, calling for Islamic holiday? So since those lawmakers do not want for the Christians to have issue, especially when it comes to the issue of vote, they will need a vote. And mind you, Christians are dominant. Yeah, Muslims are getting dominant as well, but Christians are the dominant in Liberia. Probably, maybe because they know very well that if it happens, they only pass an act to establish Islamic holiday, and they do not include Christians. Probably those Christians who have serious issue So since they do not want for the Christian community to feel bad, so they say, okay, what we'll do, let's include Christian. In fact, we'll make their holidays too. Is that what really happened? Or they really met with the Christian community? If they met with the Christian community, okay. But they did really. Yeah, it is good for people to have religious freedom. It's good. But how are we doing it? How? How are we doing it? Mind you, in recent time, we've been hearing from those people from the All Liberian Coalition Party, ACOP. ACOP told the Liberian people, told the world, that prior to the runoff election, they entered into an MOU with the current administration. At that time, they were in opposition. They were with the opposition political party, United Party. That, hey, you have to make commitment to us that if we support you in a runoff election, if you win the election, you will give us a religious holiday, maybe either through an executive order or through a legislation. That's what ACOP told Liberia. So they were calling on the president to meet up with his obligation. So folks, I beg, let me take this break. Yes, let me take this break. I will be right back. Yeah, let me take this break.
Good afternoon. Hello, everyone. I'm the motivated schoolman Jabate, as you all know. So a few days ago, I was in Lofa, where I got infected with the monkeypox virus. And then 2 days, someone who I know that had the virus, person touched me mistakenly, and then that's how I came in contact with the virus. And then I've been taking treatment. I think you can see my face everywhere. Today is my last day from the hospital, so I decided to try another method of using the country herbs so that we're allowed to use it again. So please stay aware, be safe. Remember that the monkeypox virus is real. I think you see all in my eyes, all over everywhere, my face, my body. That's it. So let's do it. Let's do it. No time to make yourself feel bad. I know you're feeling sorry for me, but I know that I'll be well soon, all right? So we're about to apply it. Let's go. So this one is the cassava leaf, along with the gana and porter. Cassava leaf, gana porter, everything mixed. I get my special data, and special data just walking all around. So after you are getting Ebola.
Okay, folks. So sorry, I needed to take that emergency break. I needed to go for that emergency break. Yes, I needed to go for that very emergency break. So that's why we are sorry. We are sorry. But like I was saying, yes, they came third in the 2023 general in presidential election. So they have a very huge support base, and it is an open secret. ACOP have almost 99 or 99.5% of members of ACOP. They are from the Islamic faith. Yeah. So almost like every one of them just went, almost every one of them just, almost all of those Islamic people just say, okay, let's have a force that we were used, a political force that were used to have certain things done in this country. Yeah. So maybe we are apart, we are not together, and we quite one call for all angle, and we are not being listened to. So what we do, let us try to come together as a team and do what we think we can do. That's, I think, in my mind, right? In my mind, that's what I think. So being a party being dominated by Islam, people from the Islamic faith, and going for the runoff election, coming there in the election, going for a runoff, almost all of the political parties, the two political parties, the former ruling CDC and the current ruling Unity Party, wanted the support of ACOP. Yeah. So according to ACOP, they put a proposal before both parties. If you can make a commitment that you will meet up with those proposals, with those items on our proposal, we support you in the runoff. And according to them, the current ruling United Party accepted. They agreed that we will meet up with those obligations, including religious holidays. Including religious holidays. So, the few days they were calling on the president for each of religious holidays, and the president should meet up with his obligation. Mind you, Senator Edwin Melvin Snow have been one of those persons very vocal on the ruling establishment. In fact, he talked about he want for the government to fail so that they will be unseated 2029. He said that. But in recent days, few days ago, we saw the Birmingham County Senator with the president. We saw him. So I'm trying to connect something here. Or probably it was easy danger. Maybe it just happened unexpectedly. Where ACOP is still in the country, that the president made a commitment to make sure that Islam have a public holiday in this country. Now, we saw a critic of the president meeting with the president, having discussion with the president. After a few days, after that particular discussion, after a few days, we are seeing this opponent co-sponsoring a bill for the establishment of religious holidays, and which, of course, Islamic holidays is part of it. So I'm trying to understand something here. So I'm trying to put something together. Was it as a danger for the but this particular proposed bill coming to the Liberian Senate after a few days additional meeting with the president, and prior to that, ACOPS calling on the president to meet up with his obligation. Mind you, ACOPS said the president made commitment to give them Islamic holidays, so they're calling on him. Now, additional meeting with the president. After a few days with his meeting, they are proposing a bill. The issue that has to do with Christians, they propose holidays that has to do with Christians, for instance, Christmas and Easter that they make mention of in that particular proposed act, or someone say the bill. Did they meet with the Christian community? Because I stand to be corrected. I've never heard maybe a church or a Christian group calling on the legislature for an establishment of a Christian holiday. I stand to be corrected. I've not seen that. So with those lawmakers coming up to just say, oh yes, let there be an establishment of religious holiday after a strong advocacy from the Islamic faith, from people of the Islamic faith, a strong advocacy. In fact, the ACOP party entering into MOU with the opposition, which is now the ruling establishment. After all of those things, pushing for Islamic holidays. Today we are seeing those lawmakers coming up to say, oh yeah, we're calling for religious holidays for both Christians and Muslims. Did they meet the Christian community to know if the Christian community really want public holiday, or they are doing it because they want to, the aim is they want to push Islamic holiday, but they do not want to do it without Christian holidays? Then those Christians voters, or the majority of citizens in the country who are Christians, will definitely have issues with the lawmakers. Is that what happening? We gotta know. Is that what happening? It is very, very much important that these questions be answered. It is very, very much important that these questions be answered. Because having such a serious mandate legislation, especially from certain group of people in the country, I think there should be some kind of consultation with those grouping. So if the lawmakers who are proposing this bill have not or did not meet with the Christian community, and they are only coming up pressure from the Islamic community, I think then that's an issue. Yeah, I think then that's an issue. Because in my mind, if they really mean good for the both religious grouping, for the Islamic people, they clear already, they've been announcing, they've been pushing it, they've been calling for it. So it's no argument that the Islamic community want this religious holiday. It is no argument. But now, the argument now is, do Christians really want religious or Christian holiday? How did those lawmakers reach the conclusion to say, oh yeah, let's include Christian holiday? How did they reach the conclusion? It is very, very much important that we get to know these things. That's why I want to leave small. Let's see about the script in this market. How? Oh, they are only doing it because they are trying to push something for the Islamic community. Is that what happening? But it's interesting though. But I do not want for yeah. I do not want for people out there to get me to against something wrong for me here, and not against religious holiday. For me, I believe that Iberia, yeah, everyone should be given the opportunity to. I believe that. I think there should be no hindrance when it comes to people performing or practicing their religion in the country. Because per the constitution, the only time I would have had an issue with that if the constitution of the Republic of Liberia would have said that Liberia is a Christian nation. But the constitution did not cover that. The constitution calls for diversified religious community. That means we have different religion in the country. And in fact, Article 14 talks about all religions are equal. Everyone is equal before the law. So whether you are from the Muslim faith, you are from the the Christian faith, or maybe Judaism, Buddhism, whatever religious group you are from, everyone is equal before the law. So if even you guys are two in Liberia that practicing no religion, that particular religion, and you have thousands or millions of people practicing Christianity, the two people and the million of people, all of them have the same right per Article 14 when it comes to religion. They have the same religious right. So I don't want for anyone to get me wrong, to get this wrong. Say, oh, the ambassador is calling for us, he is against religious holiday or Muslim holiday or some of the Islamic holiday. No, I'm not against it. They've been pushing for it, and the lawmakers have agreed to pass it. For me, I think this was also pushed by the president. From the fact that ACOP came up to say, oh yes, Mr. President, you need to meet up with the obligation. And Sorry, folks. I'm tired. But I'm about to go to work. Yeah. By 9 o'clock, I get 5 minutes on this live. By 9 o'clock, I will have to go to job. So, although I'm tired, but I just got to go. So now, for the fact that these things happen, it raised an issue, or it is raised an issue. The manner in which it happened. So now I think the president, he does not want for maybe for the Christian community to really blame him as an individual for the holiday. So what you say? I will allow those lawmakers. I'll push for those lawmakers to put it on their floor. But let's watch the process, how it will play out. Let's see. Sorry, folks. Sorry. But let's see how it play out. Yeah. Let's see how it play out. We got to see how it will play out at the upper house before going to the lower house. If it will be passed or no. But I'm of the conviction that it will be passed in the soonest possible time. Yeah. I'm of the conviction that particular bill will be passed, and the president will sign it into him bill. Yeah. I guess that will happen in the soonest possible time, based on the way I see it. That's what I think is going to really be passed. If it is passed, congratulations to both religion, the Christians and Muslims. Congratulations that you have a public holiday. But the way Christmas and Easter are being celebrated, I do not think there will be a major impact on the Christians' holiday. Because already Christians have been celebrating the holiday. Yeah, people have been celebrating the Christmas and Easter the public holiday. When Christmas comes in, the way things can be looking in Liberia. So I'm sure that that issue is not Christians really do not have see issue with it, but it will not really have major impact on the community, on the Christian community. Yeah. That's what I think. I think it will not really have major thing on the Christian community. That's what I think. I think it will not. So, folks, we have to go. It is already 9 o'clock, and I'm tired. It's already 9 o'clock. I'm tired, and I also have to go for job. I have to go for a job. So I do not think this issue of the religious holiday will really have a major impact on the Christian community. Because people have been doing their thing. People have been doing their thing. But again, we love to say many things to you. I hope that we will see if we can. We'll see if we can have another discussion surrounding this. Another discussion surrounding this, where we'll have others that will join and get other people's perspective as it relates to this particular issue of religious holiday. I'm hoping that we'll get people perspective. We'll see. And yeah, where we will bring it out, we will send the link to people and they will join us. We're gonna do that. But I just thought for us to have a little discussion today about it. So until we meet, until we meet, subsequent time, either tomorrow morning, we love to say have yourself a God bless day. And many thanks to the team at West Coast TV Liberia. Many thanks to everyone. Until then, have yourself a God blessed and wonderful night.
I'm the motivated schoolman Jabate, as you all know. So a few days ago, I was in Lofa, where I got infected with the monkeypox virus. And then 2 days, someone who I know that had the virus, person touched me, mistaking it, and then that's how I came in contact with the virus. And then I've been taking treatment. I think you can see my face everywhere. Today is my last day from the hospital, so I decided to try another method of using the country herbs so that we're about to use it again. So please stay aware, be safe. Remember that the monkeypox virus is real. I think you see all in my eyes, all over everywhere.